Cooking Day with Lucinda Scala Quinn. I'm Kathy Pedrayas, by the way, if you're just joining us. Hey!
Hi, Kathy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy to be here with you.
Now, you may recognize her from the Spurtle or from the Mad Hungry cooking series.
That's right.
But today, she is bringing us a set, and I don't want you to be fooled by the value because you're getting quite a bit here and really high quality. It's a 4-piece forge specialty knife set. That forge, we're talking about the solid forge steel. So instead of having pieces of steel that are somehow glued or riveted together, this here, I'm holding the 6-inch, which comes with this set, end to end, solid.
Full. It's called a full tine.
You see?
From beginning to end, and it makes it super solid. And then you can see that you've also got triple rivets there in the handle, Kathy.
So that's why I'm saying I don't want you to be fooled by the price because it's under $20.
It's unbelievable value.
Yeah, and if you're picking it up today, because we're celebrating all our favorite cook and kitchen things here at QVC today, 4 easy payments of $5. So, Lucinda, can you tell me what the pieces are that are included with this set?
So I'm going to show you what each one does. This is our home cook's knife, which otherwise could be called a chef's knife, but I call it a home cook's knife because I've been a professional cook for over 30 years. Yeah. And you know, what happens in the restaurant kitchen doesn't necessarily happen at home, but you want all of the utility. So you can see that I've got a thick blade that manages to do everything you need. This is your go-to home cook's knife, and that's the signature. That's like the one I designed to be the most useful at home based on all my experience.
Because some of the chef knives could be too long.
They're big and they're long, and you really have to have some dexterity to work with them.
Okay.
Now here is this is one of my favorites, and you rarely will ever see this knife. This is a small serrated. You don't get this in many.
No.
And what's awesome about it, well, I'll just show you quickly, is first of all, tomatoes you should always do with serrated knives, right? So you've got that. You can cut your grapefruit and then section, which is just something, and I love that. You are constantly reaching for this knife when you have it, the little serrated knife. And you can see, like, I have grapefruit every single morning, so I'm always happy to have that. Oh, and one more thing, just while I'm at it, I'm going to show you, you know, if you have a baguette, then you don't have to go grab that big knife. You know, why do we always have those giant bread knives? All right?
I know, it does seem a little much, right?
It's a little much.
That's like what you're supposed to pull out for like Thanksgiving dinner, and you're pulling it out for a little baguette.
And we're always doing that, and I think it's so funny. Now, here is one of my favorites. This is called the bird's beak. My girlfriend who just had a baby said she never knew she'd love a knife so much because you can peel so easily. You're constantly sitting there peeling off pieces of apples for your baby, you know, peeling off the skin. So it's super easy to do that, to do sort of smaller, finer work, to get the tip off of a strawberry. It's very easy to hull a strawberry.
Right.
And so that's the third knife.
It's 4 pieces.
Yes, and
we do have 3 colors for you too. We're getting there.
I didn't want like a big set. I wanted what everybody would use. And then there's the paring knife. And you know, Kathy, this is the knife that some people use to do absolutely everything.
Classic, yeah.
Exactly. And you can see how beautifully it cuts. It's got the most wonderful edge. And I have to tell you, I spent a long time developing this so that we got the knives that the home cook needed.
And you're getting that all for under $20. Again, don't be fooled by the price. Remember, Lucinda's working with us here at QVC, so we're able to bring you better values. It's intentional.
Right.
Now let's look at our color choices here, because as I mentioned, 3 to choose from. You have the black, you have a red choice, and you have a white choice. And what you're seeing too, what you saw with the black, is that when they arrive to you, they'll have a little plastic and a little nip there at the tip, a little plastic cover there at the tip, so that, you know, you won't hurt yourself when you get them home and pull them out of the package.
Exactly.
Okay, 46455 is your item number, your choice of those 3 colors that you're seeing here. The other thing that I saw when I looked up, you know, some of the reviews and things like that on these knife sets on QVC.com is a lot of people were saying, you know, that they really hold their sharp edge.
It is amazing. Again, you mentioned it, the value. I wanted something affordable for everybody, but a good knife has a sharp edge, and it's difficult sometimes to, you know, even some of the fancier knives are more difficult to keep sharp for your everyday cook.
Well, a lot of us kind of get them professionally done. By the way, is this for me?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted you to be set up, but you know what? I thought if Kathy wants to chop, she's going to chop.
Well, let's see.
So
I'm going to try the bird's beak.
Here I am also. I've got 3 carrots at once. And you can just see how it's just sliding through. And the other thing I always try to show people is if you use your knuckle as a guard and you have your fingers slightly dipped in, then you're not going to hurt yourself. And that's, you know, because you need a sharp knife. You just don't want to hurt yourself. And it's something, I mean, constantly, I cook at home every day, you know, and how many times are we chopping that onion, mincing that garlic? There you go with the bird's beak.
It's a cute little knife. Look at this little guy. Isn't he cute?
Isn't it? Yeah, I have to say that the bird's beak becomes a favorite, especially if you're doing some, you know, finer work in the kitchen. Like, you know, sometimes you're sitting there and you're hulling. Oh, wait.
Oh, look at
this
that.
This is a married strawberry.
That doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. And you can get into the tip and really carve that. It was originally designed for really the fine work that the fancy chefs do. And I just found that like this little knife does so much. It's just a wonderful knife to have.
It really is. I go to my paring knife a lot in the kitchen. But I think what's really unique about this set is that in addition to that little bird's knife, a bird's beak knife that we were just talking about, you get a small serrated knife. This is what we end up doing is using like a steak knife or something because we just can't find these. I mean, honestly, for this alone, it's worth the $20.
Well, I always say that the serrated, or either the serrated or the home cooked, you know, master knife is worth the price of this. And like I said, and all you have to do is see what people are saying about it to know that it is really the value that we say it is. And all you have to do, whatever your favorite sharpening method is, and you know, different people have different things. Some people like to just do it with the steel. Some people like to do it with the small little one.
We have sharpeners coming up.
Exactly.
And you can use it on serrated blades,
well, Rick Sharpener is a perfect one, actually, for this. And, you know, sometimes it's intimidating for a home cook to sharpen their knives. And when you have a knife that takes a sharp, you know, takes it easily, that's exactly what you want.
And maintains it.
It maintains it, exactly.
So remember, you're getting that 6-inch chef knife, which is not the big long ones, right?
No.
This is a good little size. You also have the paring, the serrated one. You need this for your tomatoes. And the bird's beak, which again is not something you see very often. All of these included for under $20 or 4 easy payments of $5. Now that's an option. You could do that with any major credit card if you choose to, but it's optional. You simply choose, do you want the red that Lucinda is using, the black, or we have a white one for you as well.
Look how beautifully this is slicing the turkey.
That's fantastic. The other thing I want to mention, though, is if you want the easy pay, it goes away at the end of the day. So today's a good day to pick up this set.
And get another one for your daughter, or your son, or your sister, your brother.
That's a great idea. Thank you so much, Lucinda, for
Thank you,
coming
Kathy.
in. Thank
Nice
you.
to see you.
All right, I will leave you to that turkey. Now, if you picked up that set, and you want something to sharpen them with, or other knives that you may have at home, we have Rick Roman with us.
Hello.
Hello,
Good
morning.
Hello.
And